Hello guys, and welcome to a new Steel Division 2 video today by me, Vulcan. Today I have for you a 2 versus 2 on Veselovo, and in this one I'm going to be playing with the 25th Panzergrenadier. On my team I have Jagdsource once again, who is playing with the 21st Panzer. On the opposing side we have the well-known Soviet general, I Molest Cats, and War Hero 82. We're going to be playing with the 3rd Guards Tank Corps and 3rd US Armoured. So, this is one of the new divisions that came in the latest free DLC, and I've built it so that it has quite a lot of longevity in Phase C, for example 30 Stug 3s, but we do have the Marders to supplement in the meantime, as well as the Stugs in Phase A and B to assist those. So the idea is going to be these Stugs 3s in Phase B support the Marders in order to give them veterancy and help us to engage at long ranges, whilst the other Stugs that we got from Phase A help engage at close ranges alongside the SBW 233s and so on. So let's get some troops down. We're going to be taking the left-hand side here. Please remember, guys, if you want to see more Steel Division 2 gameplay, to check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/VulcanHDGaming. Every weekend I try and stream Steel Division 2. Last weekend I didn't, but next weekend I should be 8 PM BST on Saturday and Sundays, and that's probably the best place to come along and get involved in games yourselves if you've got the game, and if you're just interested in watching, then there's always a lot of awesome content because a lot of the best players of Steel Division come along and get involved, so it's really fun. Either way, we're going to be playing this relatively aggressive at the start. I'm going to try and go for this point and this point, and then on the right hand side we'll just play defensively. So let's bring in the Panzergrenadiers to defend that right hand side. I'm going to make sure that I've selected them properly. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put in Panzergrens up on the hill here just so they can take advantage of their long range machine guns, and then we'll have the Pioneers in this one where they can attack them if they come up the hill. We don't have any command in the infantry tab early on. We're actually using the Battlegroup of the artillery tab. So let's bring those in. And I'm also actually going to bring in my commander from the start, which is something that I have been doing more recently because I feel like it's been working out quite well. The extra veterancy really helps with suppression, and in infantry fights it's fantastic. In long-range engagements between tanks, again, it's just great because you are able to basically fire more than your opponent for the most part. I think what I'm actually going to do here is we're going to get rid of those Pioneers. We're going to put a Flammenwerfer in that building instead. So we'll have 2 flamethrowers here that can protect the road, and then we'll have the Panzergrens go on the right hand side. I might have to move them back if they start getting fired out of range, which they probably will, but we'll see. I'll bring an IG onto the left hand side. We'll use that to just defend from here. And I need some infantry to go here as well. We'll get the infantry command to go there. I'm probably going to bring up a couple of SBW 233s, and we'll have one go here and one go on the right hand side of the trees, and then we're going to have a Stostrup. I'm probably going to have these actually be the aggressor down the hill there, so let's move them forwards as far as we can. And yeah, what I'm going to do is just have them kind of speed down to this flag. Meanwhile, I'm going to have a Marder. Actually, I guess we could have a Pack 38 as well. And we'll have a Marder move to this location to protect that road, and I'll have a Pack 38 to do the same. I'll unload that into there. I need one for the left hand side. Actually, I might unload that one in there, and we'll have the IG on the left hand side to cover against infantry. I can also get a Panzerschreck to cover the road from there, and we'll need probably some Ostrup we'll put into the building here to attack anything that gets close. Alright, that's a lot of units put down, and that's one thing that I do kind of like about this division, is a lot of their units are very cheap. Well, a lot of their infantry is kind of the normal price, but what I mean by cheap is like the 233 support vehicles. You've got Marders, which are only 50 points. I might want to bring in some AA at the start, or I can bring in a Stug. I might bring in a Stug to support this push alongside the Marder, so let's go ahead and do that. I will bring it over to this area to shoot across, and then we can, you know, focus on this area here. So I also need to put some units in on the lower town, since the Axos is going to be playing right from that point. I'll just bring in some Pioneers, I think, and some Flamers. Just protect this area. Okay, cool. That should do nicely. They might come hard into that town. If they do, I could be in trouble, but we'll see. We will see. I'm ready to go anyway. I might actually have the Battlegroup that's following up the Stostrup here move into position down where they're all unloading. We'll go ahead and do that. The Exhaust with his 21st Panzer, I took the left because I knew that his King Tigers would be pretty good in the open areas on this right hand side. He's got a Vanguard deployment type, so we might see him do very well early on, especially if he starts with one, which it doesn't look like he has done. He's brought in a lot of Panzer IVs and the M4 Shermans that are the captured versions. But off we go. Here's all of our troops on their way. And zooming off to their locations. We've got a mixture of unload at position commands, we've got fast move commands in there, we've also got some attack move or quick hunt, sorry, commands for the vehicles. We have managed to capture this point, which is good. Been testing that for now. If I can get all my Stostrup up into this area, that'd be really fantastic. See how aggressive our opponent is. So I might unload this early and move it up to the location where the Panzertrack is. Cool, let's get the IG to help the SPW 233. Time to set up the unload orders here, and we're going to unload this. Or did I move the wrong unit? I think I did. That's not good. Yeah, I moved the wrong Battlegroup. Honestly, I might be able to push through to this objective. Actually, maybe not. No, because of the AT gun there. This is okay. We are definitely putting on a lot of pressure. Spread out the Stostrup. Job done. That is an M4A1 at the start of the game. That is not good. Alright, well, time to react to that with a bunch of AT guns. Yeah, he's doing a big old push there. Let's bring the Stug across. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get line of sight onto that. Let's see. I'll bring in my MU-109 to help out. Okay, well, never mind. Oh, the driver's knocked out. Shit. That is not good. Not good at all. Right, let's move forward to the IG here. I will move them both over to the right hand side so we can start hitting all of these units. Then we'll just have to deal with those once we bring in our AT guns. I don't think those have line of sight onto this area. Okay. We lost my Marder, we lost my Stug. Both really not good, but Hopefully the IGs with the 2-star veterancy can just annihilate these M1 guns and the mortar. There we go. Let's start moving forwards these Panzergrens, just to get a line of sight onto units. Actually, let's move that back. I don't want to have line of sight onto the M4A1 there. Oh. See if we can take out that M1 gun. Hopefully we can. This isn't good either. I do have the ME410. If we bring in some anti-air early, maybe I can play off that. Might not be a bad idea. Gotta be careful of the Bofors. I used up all the APCR there. Hopefully the Pak 38 can just get a straight up kill. What we're looking for. We got shots onto the Bofors as well. Fantastic. Alright, let's bring in the second ME109 then. Perfect. There goes another M4A1 as well. Bailed that out. Very good. Alright, that's actually saved us quite a lot, because we were in a position where we barely had any tanks left. Well, saying that, we still have the Stugs available, but I just don't have them on the field yet, of course. That mortar fire is kind of annoying. I might go ahead and strafe the M10. It is open top, we might be able to do quite a bit of damage. It's risky because the yak's nearby, but we'll give it a go. The other thing I probably want to do is bring in my own mortar to counter battery their mortar. These Stostrup, when they have 3-star veterancy, damn, they're good. I haven't seen that fighter for a little while. I might strafe this mortar. The other thing I'm tempted to do is bring in the ME410. Wow, did we not kill that? Alright, well, that's sorted. We do have, like, the ability to remember that place, so that's not good. Where are those Stostrup going? We might lose one of my planes. Let's bring in the ME410, see if we can get a couple of kills here. This could be pretty risky, but we're going to do it. flying like that is really not good for us. Let's see, we'll bring in my fighter, maybe we can cover it as it tries to get away. Okay, he's pulled away. That's good. We didn't kill the M4, which sucks, but I think we did the best with the position that we had. Contesting this objective is doing well for us at the moment, which is good. Oh, that has line of sight? Wow. Okay. Quite something. Let's just mortar these infantry. We're currently wrecking the infantry with these Starstrup. They're doing really well. Let's just keep them close together. Get as much value out of them as we can, because those actually only cost like 15 points apiece, right? Yeah. 3-star veterancy. So damn effective. That IG is probably dead. I think even if I fought it back, it's probably gonna die. Yep. Right, so I'm pretty much in position here with the Stug. I just need to get it turned around the corner and engage the M4 before the M4 shoots back. That's the main thing. Alright, we are in phase B, so we can bring in the Martyrs. And we'll bring in the Stug to support that. We can also get the 2-3-1s in position. We're going to counter battery that mortar. Oh, nice armor crack there from the Pak 38. Very nice indeed. Now, the 60mm mortars are more annoying than anything. They just don't do too much damage. They will eventually kill stuff though if I let them. It might be worth investing into a 100mm SK-18 because it's decent at counter battery. Also good for pinning down things like AT guns. Something pushing here. That would be the M3A1 half track. Well, hopefully I can get my battery fielder into cover, and my flak can kill the other one. Just run them down. We need to keep these spread out just in case the mortar fire comes in. That flamethrower squad. Wow. That was another one. How are we holding on to this? This is ridiculous. Right, we'll bring in both of our SK-18s. Get our artillery going. Let's go for the attack onto this M4A1. There is the AT gun there, though. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Well, let's move the Pack 38 forwards. Nice. Well, that's a tank kill. That's good. That AT gun's still on the move and it's currently behind the house. Okay, nice kill. Gotta take out this M4A1. Actually, Pack 38 with APCR should be okay. I can also move this Pack 38 across and we should be able to find a side shot of some sort. Oh, nice shooter kill. That's good. Really good. Right. I also need to decide how I'm going to attack this. So, like, having some Stern Pioneers and some Panzergrens and probably a Panzergrenadier is probably not a bad idea. We'll have the Stug sit back at a distance and go from there. Nice. Got a lot of AT guns hanging about. This 1 health AT gun really causing issues, that's for sure. Right, it's going to be having like the M8 Briss, right? It's going to be our counter battery target, which is going to be pretty difficult to hit. Well, there is a Jumbo. That's not good. Jumbo is really not good news for us. Oh, nice. We killed the M10. Oh, and we hit that. Perfect. I've only got 5 rounds left here. We may as well just fall back if we can. Let the Panzergrens engage from a distance, that's fine. Very cool. Bring in the ME410 from a angle, that's good. Alright, need to bring in some more to contest that area. Okay, not bad. Let's move forwards this Stug. I can also move these Marders out to engage as well. Oh, we did actually kill the Jumbo with the ME410, that's great. Although the ME410 is probably dead because of the way it's turned into the AA there. Oh well. That was a good good trade. We do have a couple more of them available if needs to be. Meanwhile, we're killing a lot of armor. A lot of armor indeed. We're not losing too much ourselves. I'm tempted to push forwards with the Marders here, with the Stug as well. We did lose that position. Take back this position quite easily though. That IG on the left still not dead. We can definitely have the advantage if I make sure that I keep on top of like my income, because I'm floating a lot of points at the moment, or I have been, when I could be using them to obviously make ground quite easily. Fortunately, he brought the M4A176s in Phase A, which means he doesn't have that many of them. I am going to have to buy another ME410 to get rid of the other jumbo, though. That's for sure. I'm just getting the Panzergrens unloaded there, that's fine. Nice, crew panic. Oh wow, the bailout though, in response. That's pretty tragic. Oh well, we can probably kill an M4A176 there. The Jumbo's the only thing that's causing us issues. Right, if we get the units in position to push this hill, then we're good. It's fine. Now I'm going to move forwards all of these units aggressively, like so. I need to have that Stug follow up as well. Okay, good. These will probably just need to hide in the town. I might just corrected shot the Jumbo, because there's no much point in me counter-battering the priests. I don't think it's going to end too well. Oh, that's transmission destroyed. I was hitting the marder anyway. That's okay. Oh, nice clean kill there onto the M4 command. Very nice. Alright, let's buy my ME410s. I've got some Jumbos to kill. Oh, I might not have to here. I wonder if we can make that work. Nope, not yet. A bit too close there. Right, we got into that point, which is good. Just gotta ambush any groups that come towards us. Need to keep eyes on that if I can. Oh, the gun jam. Alright, well, that'll do for now, I think. We can probably hit it again with the ME410, although I have just evac'd all of my fires, which is maybe not the best idea. We're bringing in another one just in case. One just got randomly shot down by the AA, actually. Not good. Oh, nice. The Stug did the job. Fantastic. Oh, there's another one. Having a laugh. Alright, well, time to push into the town as well. If we bring in some Sturm Pioneer, we can definitely get in there. I can bring in a couple of Pioneers. Panzergrens will do the trick actually, and then just a Panzergrenadierer. We can get our Stugs online. Lovely. I'm gonna move this Stug up, help engage against them for a 1. And I think I might move these Stoss troop forwards and we'll replace those with maybe just some Pioneers in there. Have all these push forwards. Cool. That needs to fall back. Get around to that eventually. Move my Marder forwards. Should probably, if I move that through the right building, I could probably kill the M10. Yeah, if we move to here and then attack move to there, it'd be okay. Well, that's not good. Couple of armoured rifles there with the LMGs. Definitely not one we want to fight. So we can move these forwards though. That's actually out of ammunition entirely. I'm not sure if I want to spend money just to resupply that yet though. Oh no, crew kill? Where did that come from? Not good. Not sure I'm going to be able to get these down the hill then. Because the M10's covering it. Not good at all. At least these ones are going to be close enough. But yeah, the rest of them are in trouble. I'm going to have to just unload and unload. Use the machine guns at range to support because that's not going to end well. My MU-109 got shot down because of the way that it was falling back previously. Alright, let's bring up some more Stuggies. Get those Stugs on board, and then we can make a push. I'm going to play towards the armoured rifles here and push them out of that building. This is hella risky, but if we can get them out of there, that's good. Actually, I don't think they're in the building, which seems worse. If they were in the building, it would probably be much more effective. Never mind. Well, the plan here is to probably just attack move onto this ridge with the Stugs, and then we'll use them to cover an advance with the Panzergrens and the Panzergrenadierer. On this side, we're okay for now. We took out the Stug on the far left, which is good. Those are trying to push forwards. Okay, good. Let's just move forward these units since they're not being used. Looks like Jagdsource is making some ground, for sure. Definitely done a good job. We've captured this flag and this flag. I can try and get this town. We did just kill the M10 that was covering our advance, so I can now push forwards with these Panzergrens. Go ahead and do that. Well, we have no penetration value against that, so we're just going to drive down the hill. I'm not even going to stop. I'm just going to bring in double ME410. Hopefully we can just kill it. Light damage is fine. And these jumbos are like the worst thing we can go up against. It's so annoying. Not sure we're going to be able to get the shots off, maybe? I'm trying to get side shots there, but yeah, it's not going to happen anytime soon. Oh, bollocks, I forgot to leave my ME-109s. We're going to lose one of the ME-410s. Oh, never mind, we already won. Good stuff. Alright, well, we took 2 extra points. I think Jagdsource took a couple extra points, although he was making more ground with his King Tigers. Great stuff, 27 minutes, 28 seconds. 2,205 kills to 1,445 losses. I definitely feel like the 25th Panzergrenadiers are a lot, I wouldn't say worse, it's just not as good as the 84th Guards Rifles that was introduced in the same free DLC. But it's still a very interesting division, I think. The way that it plays around the Marders and the Stugs with the infantry is actually quite unique. The 28th Jaeger can do that, and I would say the 78th Sturm maybe as well. But I feel like this is much more of like a brawling division that relies on like ambushes than those other two. Because I played the 28th Jaeger Juggernaut with like heavy focus on artillery and bombers in Phase C. And then with 78 Sturm, I tend to go for like the Nashorns are more played in the open at max range. Whereas like Marders at close range, because they're quite cheap, you can like basically trade quite efficiently with the Marders, and especially the Stugs as well. So you get this like sort of interesting close range engagement. The Stugs don't do so well in the town because they don't have the aiming time bonus that the Marders get, because the Marders are open top. And for those of you guys who don't know, all open top vehicles, all open top AT vehicles like self-propelled guns, they get a 1 second aim time bonus. So they can snapshot really well, and that's what makes Marders really good in towns, which is kind of weird, but the Stugs are better out in the open. And that sort of dynamic alongside like all of the infantry you can get is really nice. I do like the fact that you have to rely on the enemy 410s. I also like the Stoss troop that you can get in the early game. Accompanying those with the Panzerschrecks and the flamethrowers could make this an incredibly strong early game division. I think if you set this up to Vanguard and played off Stoss troop, flamethrowers, and Panzerschrecks in the early game, like straight from the start, you could set yourself up really, really well. I think I focused maybe a bit too much on like expensive infantry at the start, and then didn't spend enough on armor to assist, which maybe made the beginning a bit slower than it otherwise should have been. But I think this is actually the first time that I've ever played with this division, so there we go. It seemed to be balanced quite well. And moving into Phase C, we just had all of those Stugs left, so we could have had a lot of fighting going on. We dealt with the M4A 176s very well. We also dealt with all the Jumbos we needed to, getting them out of the way. And yeah, worked out. So, nice game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Once again, make sure to go check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/VulcanHDGaming. If you want to get this division for yourselves, the deck code is in the description. If you go to the Battlegroup codes Google Doc, you can get all of my division codes. It's great. And if you want to make sure that you keep up to date with my streams and any videos or any updates on the channel, check out my community page on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and of course my Discord. Discord's a really good way to get in touch with me, especially if you want to like message me directly or something like that. I tend to be hanging around on my Discord quite a lot. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.